We spend all day talking to each other, but so much of what we're really saying isn't coming from our mouths at all. It's coming from our eyes. Today, we're going to learn how to decode that silent, powerful language, and I promise you, you'll start seeing every single conversation in a whole new way.
Come on, you know the feeling, right? You're talking to someone, and the words they're saying, they sound fine, but something in your gut just screams, I'm not buying it. And usually, that feeling comes from what you're seeing in their eyes. That's what we're diving into.
Believe it or not, there's a whole science dedicated to this stuff. It's called Oculesics. It's basically the study of how our eyes really are the windows to the mind, broadcasting everything from attraction and interest to nervousness and, well, even hostility. And most of the time, we don't even know we're doing it.
Okay, so let's start with the big one, the absolute foundation of all this, direct eye contact. It's how we connect, how we build trust, and how we show people we're really there with them.
And this right here, this breaks down our gut reaction perfectly, at least in most Western cultures. When someone meets your gaze, your brain just automatically reads it as sincerity, confidence. But when they look away, we make a snap judgment. We see insecurity, disinterest, or even, dishonesty.
Of course, there's a flip side. We've all been there, right? When someone's eye contact goes from friendly and engaging to just a little too intense, it gets uncomfortable fast. So, what's the sweet spot?
Well, research actually gives us a number, about 7 to 10 seconds in a one-on-one chat. That's the magic window. It's long enough to create a real connection to say, hey, I'm listening, without making the other person feel like they're being stared down.
And this idea works in a group, too. If you're talking to a bunch of people, you don't want to just lock eyes with one person. That's weird for everyone else. You want to scan the room, making these little, brief connections with different people. It's a super simple trick that makes everyone feel like they're part of the conversation.
All right, but looking at someone is just the beginning. The real secrets, the juicy stuff, are in the details. These tiny, almost invisible micro cues. This is where it gets really fascinating.
Let's talk about pupils. Now, this is one you literally cannot fake. It's wired into our fight or flight system. So yeah, our pupils get bigger in the dark, but they also widen when we see something or someone we find really interesting or attractive. It's a raw biological giveaway that says, I'm engaged.
And where we look tells a whole story. Looking down can often signal shame or submission. Eyes darting all over the place, that's a classic sign of anxiety. And here's a pro tip. If you see someone repeatedly glancing toward the door or an exit, that's a pretty clear nonverbal sign that they are ready to wrap up the conversation.
Even something as simple as blinking speaks volumes. When our blink rate speeds up, it can mean we're feeling stressed or anxious. But if it slows way, way down, that can mean one of two things. Either we are laser focused on what's happening, or we're profoundly bored. It's another little window into what's really going on upstairs.
Okay, so we've got all these rules down, right? Eye contact, gaze, blinking, we know what they mean. But here comes the twist, and it's a big one. Almost everything I've just told you comes with a huge, giant asterisk.
Which brings us to the most important question of all. Is that confident, direct eye contact that we value so much always a good thing? Is it a universal sign of honesty? And the answer to that is a hard, definite no.
And this slide right here is why. In many Asian, Middle Eastern, and Native American cultures, that same direct eye contact we see as respectful and confident is seen as the exact opposite. It can come across as aggressive, confrontational, and deeply disrespectful. The rules are completely flipped.
Think about it this way. In many parts of the world, if you're speaking to an elder or a boss or anyone in a position of authority, looking away isn't about being dishonest. It's the ultimate sign of respect. It's how you non-verbally acknowledge their status and show deference.
So, where does that leave us? What's the big takeaway here? It means that reading the language of the eyes isn't about memorizing a list of rules. It's about understanding that context is absolutely everything.
This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? There is no one-size-fits-all dictionary for eye behavior. What signals confidence and sincerity in one country could signal aggression and disrespect in another. The real skill isn't just to look, it's to see, and to see with some cultural awareness.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Our eyes are talking all the time, whether we want them to or not. Now that you're a little more fluent in this silent, powerful language, what are you going to let your eyes say?